studied about the roots, okay, the discriminant, okay, what is the discriminant and how can we find out that a given equation will have two solution, two different solution, two different roots, you can say, or same roots or no roots, okay, so imaginary roots, okay. So we have seen all this with the help of discriminant by comparing the discriminant, okay, and we have seen the how to solve the equation, quadratic equation, with the help of quadratic formula. Yes, any doubt in that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so let's see some of the more questions. Okay, so I'm just copying here. Okay, so now you have to check first that if real root exists, then only you need to solve these equation. Okay, so for first one, what will be the discriminant value? Let's see the discriminant value, that will be b square minus 4ac. Yes or no? So b square will be what here? We will compare from the standard equation and then we will be finding. So b square will be 12 square minus 4a and c. Okay, so 12 will be 121. Yes, sorry, 121 will be 11, 144. Okay, and if you 16, 69, okay, this will be also 144. So what will be the root? 0. So what type of root will be existing here? If discriminant value is 0, so what type of root exists?
Ma'am, it is real.
Yeah, real, correct. And it will be distinct or same?
What, ma'am?
It will be distinct roots. Two distinct roots will exist or two same roots will exist? Yes, two same roots will exist. Okay, because b value is already 0. So x value will be equal to what? Minus b. Yes,
Plus
and the
minus
plus
root
minus
divided by
root d will already be cancelled. This plus minus root d, because the root d value will be 0. So it will be complete 0. So only this will be there for both the values. Okay, minus 2. This minus will not be here. It's by mistake. Okay, so according to that, x value will be what? Minus
3 by 2.
3 by?
Minus 3 by 2.
Okay, first let me write the whole thing. It is 2 and this is value is 4. 8. Yes? So these are the root, minus 3 by 2. I'm not solving completely. I'm just writing it. Okay. So this is for the first one. Okay. Now I'll be doing for second one. If you see the second one, it will be 3x square plus 5x minus 7 is equal to 0. Now if you find out the value of b square minus 4ac, so it will give you what? B square means 25. Yes. And minus 4ac. Okay. So what will be minus 4ac value? Okay. So it will be 84. Okay. Yes. So now this will be plus. This will be equal to what? 109, because there is added value. Now if you find out here, you can see the d value is greater than 0. So the roots will be real and distinct. Okay, so x value will be equal to minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. Okay, I'm not writing the complete answer. Okay, so minus b will be what? Minus 5 plus minus inside root you will be writing 109 and 2 3s are 6. Okay, understood? So this will be the root. Yeah, because 109 root doesn't exist. So you can just write minus b plus root 109 by 6. Just a minute. Okay, so you can directly write it like this. It's equal to minus 5 plus root 109 upon 6 you can write, and minus 5 minus root 109 upon 6 you can write. Okay, now let's check the third one. Okay, so if you check the third one, it will be 7y square minus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0.
Ma'am, d is 16 minus 140.
D is 16
minus 140.
140. So the root will here be minus, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Minus 124. Okay, which is d is less than 0. So imaginary root exists?
Yes, ma'am.
Imaginary roots. So we cannot find out the roots, okay? Because the roots are imaginary, not real, okay? So further that you are not going to do. So I think you understood, how everybody, Shazan and Rudronial, that how you have to use the quadratic formula, okay, to solve the equations. Yes? Quadratic.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Now let's see. Okay, now if it is given, already given that the real root exists or the imaginary root exists, okay, or d value is less than 0, okay, it is given to you, so you need to find out the value that are missing in your quadratic equation. Okay, so how can you find out the missing value from the quadratic equation? Now let's see, one of the question is given to you here. Okay, like find the value of k for which the given equation has equal roots. Now what is said? Equal roots. Equal roots mean that the value of d should be equal to 0, then only equal roots exist. Okay, Let me copy this. So for this, equal roots exist. Okay. Now, when equal root exists means the value of d is equal to 0. D is equal to 0 for equal roots. Okay. Understood? So that means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. This is the equation. Yes. Now, what will be the value of b here? The value of b is 2a minus 12. This is the complete value of b square minus 4. A value is k minus 12 and C value is 12 is equal to 0. Okay, 4k minus 12 square minus 8k minus 12 is equal to 0. Yes, so you can take here k minus 12 as common because in both k minus 12 as common. So 4 minus. Okay, so it will be 4. Wait. 4k minus 12. Okay. Wait, you can take 4 also common. Okay, because 4 that is overwriting. Okay, you can take the complete 4 as common. Okay. 4k minus 12. So it will get k minus 12 minus 2k minus 12. Okay. What am I doing? Yes, you have taken it common. Huh? Is equal to 0. Okay. So if you are going to open this, so what you will get? K minus 12 minus 2. Yes. So what it will be? K minus 14. Yes. Equal to 0. So you can write it as K is equal to 12 and K is equal to 14. Okay. Either K will be equal to 12 or K will be equal to 14. Understood? 4, if you equate 4 is equal to 0, that doesn't mean. Okay. So this whole thing will be equal to 0 if you write. Okay. So this 4 will go here. It will be cancelled. Okay. Because 0 by 4 will give you 0 only. And k minus 12 if you equate to 0, so you will get k is equal to 12, and for this you will get 14. Okay, so k is equal to 12 or k is equal to 14. Okay, so both the values can be kept for k. Okay, but if you need to first check that what I can say, that you need to check that which value satisfied the equation. Okay, so you need to put 12 here. Okay, so you can see here if you are going to put 12, this I'll explain it here. If you are going to put the equation is what? See. You see here, if you are going to put 12 here in this equation, so the coefficient of x square will become 0 or not? If you yes, so will it be a quadratic equation? Yes. Whenever you will write a quadratic equation, it is always written there value of a is not equal to 0, the coefficient of x square. So value k is equal to 12 will not satisfy this equation. So therefore value of k will be 14. Okay. The value of k will be equal to 14. Okay, 12 will not be the value because it doesn't satisfy the equation. Okay, understood why only 14 will be there? So you need to check also the values. Okay, here both the value will not work. Please, Safia, you are a little late. Yeah, okay. So right now what we are doing, in the last class, we have learned about the how to solve a quadratic equation with the help of quadratic formula. Okay. So there we learned about the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. Okay. First we find out the value of d, that is discriminant. If the value of d is equal to 0, then real roots and equal roots exist. Okay. Both the roots are equal. If the value of d is greater than 0, then real and distinct root exist. Okay. But if the value of d is less than 0, then imaginary root exists. Okay, so there we cannot find out the roots because inside root, if you get value in negative number, okay, so you cannot find out. It's an imaginary number. Okay, that number doesn't exist. Okay, so what we were doing here, if it is given in the question that the roots are real and equal, or the roots are real and distinct, or the roots does not exist. Okay, so how can you find out the missing value or the constant value, or the you can say missing value only, the missing value in your equation, quadratic equation? Okay, so you see the equation here. Another question is not there here. Okay, so you see the question here, find the value of k for which the given equation has equal roots. Okay, so it was given to us that the roots were equal for this particular equation. So roots are equal means the value of discriminant is equal to 0. Okay, so what is the value of discriminant? D square minus 4ac. So we have put all the values in d square minus 4ac. We have compared it to 0, and after solving this, we get the value of k as 12 and 14. Okay, but 12 will not satisfy this equation. Why? Because this is a quadratic equation. Okay, and in quadratic equation, value of x square, sorry, the coefficient of x square cannot be 0. If the coefficient of x square becomes 0, that is not a quadratic equation. Okay, it will become a linear equation. So if we'll put the value of k as 12, you can see the coefficient of x square will become 0, and in fact coefficient of k or x also becomes 0. So it will be a constant, you can say, okay, only constant term will be there. Okay, so value of k is equal to 12 will not going to satisfy the equation. So value of k you are going to keep 14 in the equation. Okay, understood? Now let's see one more question on this. Okay, question number 7. Okay, one more question we will do and it will be clear. Okay, so find the value of k for which the given equation has equal roots. Again, it is said that equal roots. Equal roots means b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. Okay, since the roots are equal, therefore b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. So value of d will be equal to 0. B square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. Now, what will be the value of b? If you compare this equation, so value of a will be equal to 9, b will be equal to 3k, and c will be equal to 4. Okay. Now, b square is 3k. Okay. 3k square minus 4, 9 multiplied by 4. Okay. Will be equal to 0. So, if you're going to multiply 9k square minus 69 the 114, okay, is equal to 0. Understood? Now, how can you relate? 9k square is equal to 114. Okay, so k square will be equal to 114 by 9. Yes? Now, if you are going to do the root, okay, so 114 upon 9, which will give you 12 plus minus 12 upon 3. Okay, and in fact, this will be cancelled, plus minus 3. Okay, so it will be plus minus 4. Okay, either k value will be 4 or either k value will be minus 4. Understood? Wait. We have to check that is it satisfying the equation or not. Now, if you keep the value of k as 4, yeah, it is going to satisfy the equation. See, in simple way, 9 is taken. I have not taken 9 common. You can see here, 9 I can take common also. Okay, and k square minus 16. So still you get the value of k as k 4 and okay, in your solution, I think somewhere it is mistaken. Okay, you follow this solution. Okay, because in question it was just given that has equal roots. Okay, so equal roots means d value will be equal to 0. So from there you will get the value of plus minus 4. Okay, and you have to check that which is going to satisfy the equation. Okay, here it is greater than equal to has written. Okay, but here greater than equal to is not going to come. Okay, because it is clearly, see, equal roots means that b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. Okay, if it was given in your question that the roots are real, only real thing is given written, then you are going to put the sign, okay, that greater than equal to 0. Okay, because real roots will be real roots exist in two cases, that is when the value of d is equal to 0 and when the value of d is greater than 0. But here it is clearly mentioned has equal roots. Okay, so for equal roots you will equate to 0. Okay, now see here some of the when it is just given that it they are having a real root, so you can follow that x square minus a square greater than 0 implies that x is less than minus a or x is greater than a. Okay, in this way it will be, you can see the range of the values. Okay, x square minus a square greater than equal to 0, so x will be less than equal to minus a or x will be greater than equal to a. Similarly, x square minus a square is less than 0, so x value will be greater than minus a and less than a. Okay, so this you can, through this you can decide the range. Okay, understood? If only in the question it is given only real roots exist. Okay, when real root exists, then you don't know the value of b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0 or it will be greater than 0. Okay, but if it is given that equal roots exist, then b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. If it is given that the distinct root exists, then b square minus 4ac will be greater than 0. Okay, so remember this note. Okay, when you are calling it greater than 0. Okay, so how you are going to get the value. Now let's see the word problems. Okay, so we have already seen the word problem when we were solving the linear equation. Okay, the same things apply here also. Those many types of word problem we are going to see in quadratic equation also. Okay, so method to solve the word problem. First of all, what are the methods that you are going to solve the first word problem? Consider the first quantity as a variable x and then the other quantity in terms of x by using the given condition. Okay, एक को x लेना है, एक को in terms of x लेना है. Okay, according to the given condition, write the equation in the quantities which is obtained from step 1. Okay, now how you are going to do, let's see. Okay, okay, now word problem based on numbers. Okay, now how Okay, so let's see what is the question. Okay, the sum of the square of three consecutive natural number is 110. Okay, so sum of the square. Okay, if you are going to add the square of three consecutive natural numbers is 110. Now, consecutive natural numbers means one after another. That is, if you are going to start from 1, so it will be 1, 2, 3. If you are going to start with 5, so it will be 5, 6, 7. Okay, so consecutive number. Okay, so we can take that one of the number is x. Okay, that only is written here. See, the first step is first consider the first quantity as a variable x and then find the other quantities in terms of x with the help of x only. Okay, you have to include that. So if you are taking the first number as x, okay, so let the three consecutive numbers be. So first number we are assuming it as s. So since it is consecutive numbers, so the next number will be x plus 1. So I am writing the next quantity in terms of x. Okay. Third number will be x plus 2. Okay. Why? Because they are consecutive number. If I am taking 1, so the next number will be 2. The third number will be 3. Okay. Now you see, according to the given condition, write the equation in the quantities which is obtained from the step 1. So what is given here? Sum of the square of three consecutive natural number is 110. So sum of square. So you have to add all the numbers, all the consecutive numbers, not only the numbers, the square. Okay. So x plus 1 square. Okay. X plus 2 square is equal to 110. Okay. So we are forming the equation. Okay. Now we need to solve the equation. Okay. Now simplify the equation obtained in step 2 to get quadratic equation. Now simplify the quadratic equation one by one of the method. You can use any of the method that we have seen, factorization, completing the square and square roots. Okay. And then we need to find the value. So if you are going to solve here, so what it will be? X square plus 1. 1 square will be 1. So 2x. Okay. Again, x square plus 2 square will be 4. And 2ab will give you again 4x is equal to 110. Okay. So there you are having 3x square. So it will be 3x square plus 5 plus 6x is equal to 110. Okay. Okay. Now 3x square plus 6x is equal to 110 minus 5. Okay. 3x square plus 6x is equal to 105. Okay, so you can since you are going to form a quadratic equation, you are going to bring it in ax square plus bx plus c form. Okay, understood? Now you can take 3 as common, x square plus this, and it will be 35. Okay, is equal to 0. Okay, 3 will not be equal to 0, so we are eliminating 3 here, x square. So this is your what? This is your quadratic equation. Okay, what is this? This is a quadratic equation. Now the easy way is what? By factorization, but you need to check that you are able to solve it with the help of factorization, not because all the equations are not we cannot solve all the quadratic equation with the help of factorization. Okay, so but this can be solved with the help of factorization, so you can easily solve with factorization because you need to subtract both the values, and 7 5s are 35, and the subtraction is also 2. So we are going to do 7x plus 7x minus 5x. Sorry, this will be plus and this will be minus. Okay, and this will be minus 35 is equal to 0. So here we are going to take common. So x minus 7, and here it will be 5, x minus 7. So value of, so value of x will be what? Value of x will be equal to 7 and minus 5. Okay, but see, you cannot take x is equal to x is equal to minus 7 will be there, no? 7 minus 5. It will be plus only minus, because here I thought here also it minus is there, but here minus is not there. Okay, so it will be plus, minus will be here. Okay, x will not be equal to minus 7. X will be equal to 5. Now, anybody can tell me why I have written x cannot be equal to 7? If you're talking about natural number, okay, if you're talking about natural numbers, so natural number cannot be equal to 7, minus 7, okay, negative. If it was minus 5, so I will not be able to take the minus 5, okay. We are talking about 3 consecutive natural number, so you cannot take minus value, okay. So we are going to take 5. So the 3 numbers will be 5, 6, and 7. Understood? Any doubt in this? Okay. So let's see now. A 2-digit number is such that the product of the digit is 12. Okay, now it is said that the product of the digit is 12. When you are 2-digit number means x, the two numbers that are there in the 2-digit number. If you're going to find the product of that, then the value is 12. Okay. When 36 is added to the number, the digit interchange their places. Now, if you add 36 to the number, then the digit is going to interchange. In the unit place is going to come at ones place, and ones place is going to take the place of the unit place. Okay. Sorry, ones and tens. Okay. Find the 2-digit number. Now you need to find the 2-digit number. Okay. So let the 10 now. If you are going to solve the same question with linear equation, okay, so we take two values, x and y. Okay, x and y. So if you are going there, it is little bit different. Okay, and there we form two equations, and then by solving both the equation with three different methods, we get the value. Okay, but in quadratic equation, we form a single equation. Okay, single equation. So only single value will be used. Okay, now let the 10-digit of the number be x. Okay, so I'm taking that the 10-digit number is x. Okay, so according to question, what is there? That the product of the two numbers are 12. Okay, product of the digit is equal to 12. So 10-digit into units digit is equal to, because whenever you write a number, I'm taking it as x. Okay, this 2-digit number. Okay, so in 2-digit number, it is tens and units, or you can say tens or ones. Okay, nowadays generally it is taken ones. Okay, so tens and ones. So the multiplication of tens and ones will give you 12. Okay, that will be I have written here. The product of the digits is equal to 12. Tens digit multiplied by unit digit is equal to 12. So from here you can take that units digit or ones digit will be equal to what? 12 by t. Yes, 12 by t. So 10-digit I have tens digit I have taken at x. Okay, so it will be 12 by x. Okay, so ones digit you have got as 12 by x, and tens digit number I have taken it as x. Understood? Understood or not? Okay, so 2-digit number will be 10x plus 12 by x. Okay, why 10x? Because it is a 10 digit number, so it will be 10x plus 12 by x. Now, according to it, given condition, if you are going to write, so if you are going to add 36 to this number, then they are going to interchange the places. So you are going to form the equation here. See the equation. If you are going to add in this number, this is your number. Okay, if you are going to add in this number 36, and here you see, check it, that 10x plus 12 by x plus 36 will give you what? It is going to interchange the number. So it will become 10 multiplied by 12 by x plus x. Okay, because 12 by x is a ones digit number. Okay, and x is the tens digit number. That is why 10 is still there. It is with, now 10 is multiplied by 12 by x. Okay, now we are going to solve this equation, and we are going to form a proper equation. You can see here, and after just eliminating your extra, you can say coefficient, you will get x square plus 4x minus 12. Okay, so this is the equation. Now after that, you can solve this equation with factorization or quadratic formula. Okay, you can check with b square minus 4ac also, and then solve it and get the value. Okay, now we have got the value of x is equal to minus 6 and 2. So we are not going to take the value of x as negative number, because the 2-digit number ones place in the units place will not have a negative number. So we are going to take the positive value, but a digit can never be negative. So x is equal to 2. So according to that, the number will be 26. Okay, understood? The main part is what you are assuming and when you are forming the equation. Okay, once you have formed the equation, nothing will go wrong. Okay, the main steps are when you're forming an equation. Okay, understood this? This is the tens value. Okay, whenever you have seen that 2-digit number means tens and units. Okay, tens and units. Okay, so I am taking tens value as x. Okay, and it is given that if you're going to multiply both the values, we are going to get 12. Okay, so units value will become 12 upon tens. Okay, so which will be equal to 12 upon x. Understood? Now it is given that what? If you're going to add 36 to the number, then you're going to get a, so since tens value, so tens value is what? Tens means, unit means 1. I'll explain it here. Tens, 100, units. Unit means 1. Tens means 10, and this means 100. If we are taking 100 digit, so if I assume that x value, 100's value is x, so I will be writing 100x. Okay. If I'm taking t as x, so I will be writing 10x. If I'm taking u as x, so I'll be just writing x. Okay. So don't get confused that why 10 is multiplied here. So whenever you are assuming for tens digit, so you are always going to put a multiplied with 10. Okay, so now according to that, it will be 10x plus 12 by x. Wait, it is added or what? And 36 is added to the number. Okay, so it is going to interchange. So interchange means 10 with 10, unit digit will be multiplied, and we have got the unit digit as nx. Okay, so this is the main equation that you have formed, and after solving this only you will get the quadratic equation. Understood? Any doubt is there in this question? Rudroniel, Safia? Safia, do you have any doubt?
No doubt.
Now, John and Janvi together have 45 marbles. Okay, so that combinedly they have 45 marbles. Individually, how many marbles they are having, we don't know. Okay, so combinedly they are having 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles. Okay, now both of them have lost 5 marbles. Okay, there was not means whatever marbles they were having. See, since John and Janvi are having 45 marbles, so any one of the person's marble you can assume. Okay, अगर आप John का marble, you can take that John has X marble. Okay, John has X marble. So Janvi will have how many marble? Or Janvi will have 40, since they have total of 45 marbles. Combinedly they are having 45 marbles. So 45 minus X will be there. Okay, Janvi will have 45 minus X marble. Now both of them lost 5 marbles. Okay, दोनों ही 5 marbles lost कर गए. So after losing 5 marbles, John will have how many marbles? X minus 5. Okay, and Janvi will have how many marbles? Janvi will have 45 minus X minus 5. Okay, so it will be 40 minus X marbles she will be having. Okay, now what is written here? 5 marbles each and the product of the number. Now both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. So now presently how many marbles they are having? Their product is 124. Find out how many marbles they had to start with. Okay, so this product, so this and this, so the equation here will be formed x minus 5 and 40 minus x is 124. Now after solving this, you will get a quadratic equation. Okay, 40x minus x square minus 200 plus 5x is equal to 124. Okay, so it will be minus x square plus 45x minus 200 is equal to 124. So if you are going to take x that side, x square minus 45x. Okay, and 200 minus 124 will be what? 76 is equal to 0. So this is your quadratic equation. Okay, now you need to solve this quadratic equation and get the value. Okay, I'm not solving the quadratic equation. Wait, when this 200 will come here, it will be plus. Yes, Shafia? Yeah, 324. Very good. So this is your quadratic equation. You can solve this. Okay, since 324, you need to find out the 324 multiples. Okay, so you can do it with what? B square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac. If you're going to find out. Okay, so it will be minus 45 square minus 4 into a into c. Okay, in this way also you can find out. 45 is still a big number. You need to find out the value, and then you need to put in the value of x minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. Okay, and then you'll get the value. Okay, understood everybody? I'm not going to solve this further because you can do it. Okay, but the main equation will be this. Okay, understood? Any doubt is there? Minus sign will be eliminated. 45 you can see here. I've already solved it. Okay, here I have done with factorization method. Okay, just a minute. So 45 multiplied by 45 will give you 2025 minus 324. So if you're going to place it here, minus b value will be minus plus 45 plus minus root 729 upon 2. Okay, so you need to find out the root value. 27. Okay, so one time you are going to take it with plus 27 upon 2, and one time you are going to take with minus 27 by 2. Okay, value is 36 and 9. 36 and 9. Okay, so if what is there? John. Okay, if John has 36 marbles, Janvi will have 9 marbles. If John has 9 marbles, Janvi will have 36 marbles. Okay, understood? Okay, so either you can do it with your this method, factorization method, or your quadratic formula also. Okay, understood? So I'm stopping here only. Any doubt in this? Okay, yes, Safia? Repeat, Safia. We have seen only one type of word problem, that is 2-digit numbers. Okay, word problem based on numbers. Okay, now there are so many word problems that we will be checking. Word problem based on age, based on time, distance, and speed. Okay, like we did in the work. Okay, work and time. Okay, all these word problems are necessary. Okay, and one of the word problems you are going to get in your examination, either you will get it from linear equation or you can get it from your quadratic equation. Okay, but 1 6 marks question will be there for word problem. Okay, and generally the word problem you can get it for upstream, downstream, and your this work and time. Okay, they are some of the important topics. Okay, sometimes digit question is also there. Okay, but you need to prepare for all. Any type of question can come. Okay, so we'll see it in the next class. Okay, till then, bye bye.